Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your night to join me. I really appreciate it. Is there anyone out there roasting chestnuts on an open fire? Because if that's like something that's actually happening IRL right now, even if the person that is doing that never knows, shout out to you. It's like the holiday season, and I've literally never met anyone that's roasted chestnuts on an open fire or on any kind of fire. I don't even know if I've ever seen a real chestnut, if we're being completely honest. True story, quick sidebar. The Irvin Berlin, the dude that composed, I'm not sure if it's that song or if I'm misquoting lyrics from another song, but there is a real person, or there was a real person named Irvin Berlin. Irving Berlin. I'm not, anyways, don't mean to mess up the name. Dude's a real famous guy when it comes to that particular Christmas song. I do think it's chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. It's a really great song. Um, and many times, many ways, Merry Christmas. Okay, anyways, to finish that sidebar, shout out to Jeremiah, who is a real friend of mine in real life and is the actual great grandson of that guy. So, what's up, my dude? I haven't seen him in years, but definitely would consider him an acquaintance, if at anything. But we were neighbors and lived together or across from one another for a period of time, and um, did develop a friendship. But I always thought it was cool that I got to know and have the dude that helped, like, that was a part of the family that wrote that song. It was just a small world. End of the sidebar, not to worry. Tonight I want to talk about the rise of meme coins and FOMO. So that's what we're getting into. So meme coins are coins like Hawk to a coin or whatever it was. Doge, there are other meme coins. There's what's the baby Doge? I called it doggy since forever, but I've also had this public conversation before too. And anyways, FOMO. So if you didn't know what FOMO is, it's an acronym for fear of missing out, and how meme coins and FOMO correlate. You feel me? That's kind of what we're going to talk about. So let's jump right into it. My name is Albert. This is Vlogs About Nothing. Thanks for taking the time out of your night to join me. I really do appreciate it. And on purpose, sometimes I enjoy wasting our collective time. I mean, what else are we going to do? You feel me? I mean, like, the moment I'm not doing this is the moment I'm right back to doing nothing without a camera. So I suppose it's just me showcasing what I, including the talking to myself aspect of what goes on in this particular bedroom. And that's like the most excitement that's happened in here in quite some time. Um, yeah, anyways, I gotta stay focused. You feel me? And also, I guess, have an opportunity to be around a member of the opposite sex long enough to actually, develop a kind of a relationship that I'm looking for. Anyways, let's talk about FOMO and meme coins. So, true story. I remember back in 2016, 2017, having the Robinhood app on my phone. And at the time, the SEC was not regulating chats in open trade hour rooms in the digital world. I know that sounds weird, and for young people, you really missed out. There was a time, just recently for a small window where you could have the chat option enabled while you were literally trading crypto, and like, there was nothing better than that experience, being on a live chat with thousands of people when there's money at stake. And I've gone out of my way on this channel to say how anti gambling I am, However, there is a certain part of being human that allows me to feel like I can say with confidence that I enjoy bingo, and I also enjoyed that feeling of being able to chat in real time while crypto was trading, and it was 24 hours a day. You feel me? They ended up shutting that option down, and I mentioned the SEC because I'm fairly certain they were and are responsible for killing all the fun. Leave it to them to still allow crypto, but like not allow people to talk about it as they're trading it, which is like weird anyway because a bunch of bots run the whole financial made up monopoly world, so there's not really like a lot of room for error as it concerns the predictability of how little humans interact with the stock market and things like that. So it was a big deal. Like, again, I'm taking time out of my life to talk about it now because it was a fun time in life. Seriously, I don't even know if there's anybody out there that screen recorded any of what I'm talking about, but to this day, it's fodder to talk about. Like, there were friendships made, there were bonds made and broken within these chat rooms. There were whales, you never knew who the screen name was or that handle and then that screen name. You feel me? Like, it was a time where Quang was, the inside term, and that's way too much information for you because you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. So I want you to do me a favor and I want you to Google Quang. All right? It's not a derogatory word. It's not something that can get this video demonetized in the future. It's an actual word on Urban Dictionary, and it describes the vibe of chat rooms while in real time trading crypto. That was the best thing. That seriously, and I bring all this up because we're talking about meme coins, you feel me? At that particular time, it was fun. You were a part of a community. As much talk of there was of whales, there was a whole season of months where there were thousands of people that were talking to each other, and we would all jokingly consider Jeff Bezos or Amazon one day declaring that they were going to accept Doge for payment. And like, wouldn't you know that irony would have it and fate that like years later it would in fact be the other Lex Luthor of the world, and Elon Musk would be the one that is not only responsible for that spike in Doge during the pandemic, but then also and furthermore and moreover, the richest man in the world who, really has made that particular meme coin. That's probably one of his biggest success stories. Again, I got to give credit where credit is due, and Musk really did do a lot for that particular meme coin, Doge or Doggy, right? It just did. It's undeniable that meme coin ended up going closer to like 48 cents. Now it's going up with the rise of Bitcoin and so forth. So FOMO is when there is a fear of missing out on an opportunity to make money, right? And so I know that now, and the good example I briefly brought up was the Hawk scandal with her meme coin release or whatever. Meme coins have become something of another NFT. You feel me? Like a digitally traded, unique product, that can, in some instances, also get you services. It's unfortunate that there isn't the kind of regulatory presence online that is needed to ensure that, illicit transactions that involve heinous crimes like human trafficking, right? And specifically human trafficking in the slavery component, as it is, forcing other, like, things like that, super sketch, shady things, you feel me? Obviously, bad actors use digital currency, in all types of form, whether it's Bitcoin or, you know, any of those meme coins, I'd speculate and I'd argue. And so that's the bad side of having any kind of FOMO as it concerns any type of alt currency, but especially meme coins. I mean, you could even make the argument that like Bitcoin is in and of itself the ultimate meme coin. I mean, it's a digital product and service that we all hope is created by somebody with altruistic, you know, purpose, but could also just as easily be a government op sort of seeded program that makes sure to keep track of everybody, and it's just convenient that the lore of the mysterious guy or person or group that helped develop and create Bitcoin. Remember, a coin that now is nearly worth in the real world $100,000. I'm not even sure, it could be worth more than that as of this video. It could be worth a lot less. I haven't looked at the price of Bitcoin, so definitely this is just some dude that is not important talking about things that are fun to talk about. So again, disclaimer, don't ever listen to anything I say other than just at face value. Always fact check whoever you're listening to, whatever you're watching. Don't always ever assume that the person, is correct. It could be a simple mistake on their end, or it could just be complete false and fabricated stuff. You feel me? So look this stuff up. It's an interesting history of digital currency and alt currency and the origin of Bitcoin. I mean, again, like, I'm a huge fan of doing things that are just, and I understand that the concept, I get it. I took a long time to do my research when I first got into cryptocurrency, as it would then be now known, like when I was with my daughter's mom. This is a long time ago, like more than a decade, you feel me? And so, again, the very idea behind the original source code of Bitcoin, just quickly, throwing that out there, it's more than altruistic. It's a mathematically proof concept that, if carried out properly, can be a real kind of standard of measurement for an intrinsic value of something that can only be ascertained by figuring things out and figuring out literal problems to mine Bitcoin, and the kind of need for unlimited power to continue to have the power to be able to mine and solve these really complicated problems that give Bitcoin miners an incentive to mine that coin. It's similar to a gold standard. It's very much like a gold standard, only it's proofed in math. And again, the source code behind Bitcoin is something that's beyond remarkable. Again, it's not just speculation. That is a fact. I would definitely say. I don't know what the market cap on Bitcoin is, but it's got to be trillions of dollars. It has to be. Again, I could be wrong, but I mean, Hawk Tuah girl got a market cap up to $500 million. That's the world that we live in. Moreover, I like Hawk Tuah. I think that her podcast is awesome, and you can't hate on the girl for living her best life and making the kind of experience with what she was given on a random night with her homie, ago. And yeah, and so I hope you guys have a really good night. Thank you for watching my show. I do appreciate it. And yeah, this is Vlogs About Nothing. Hey, we're getting so close to the 1,000 video, right? We only need like 175 more. Bye.